Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of Capital City News. I'm Yusuf Mong.
And I'm Stephanie Sewer.
We're talking a lot of things today, some really important updates. We're talking foreign trade zone and our public safety plan.
Following that, we're going to talk about why it's important to keep your dogs on a leash, and then lastly, we'll have our History Minute.
Up next, we're talking foreign trade zones.
What are foreign trade zones?
Good question. Foreign trade zones allow local companies to import materials and goods here without having to pay import fees. Then they can assemble or add value to that product and only have to pay that fee when those end products are moved or sold elsewhere.
Wow, that's really cool.
It is cool.
Salt Lake City has been proud to serve as the home of the foreign trade zone in the state of Utah for a very long time. We don't talk about it often, and part of the press conference today is to recognize the most recent transition in this relationship with this very unique location that you won't really see on a usual map in the state of Utah, but that impacts our Utah-based economy in a big way. It's quietly supported a great deal of the progress, the economic progress, both in Salt Lake City and in the state of Utah over these years. It's helped Salt Lake businesses not only recruit businesses here, but helped existing businesses to cut costs, to streamline their supply chains, and to create good paying jobs for people right here in the Salt Lake City community. Because at the end of the day, these businesses aren't just about the bottom line and the state's economic success. They're about people and families who come home every day in our state and in our Salt Lake City community and have better jobs because of this foreign trade zone.
Hey Yusuf, have you heard any updates about the public safety plan that came out in January?
Good question. It's been 6 months, and there's been a lot that's been going on. Mayor Mendenhall and Chief Red had a lot to say at their press conference. There's been a lot of work being done all across the city, and when asked, Chief Red said, "We will not let a broken system prevent us from fixing the pieces that are in our control."
Wow, I can't wait to learn more about this.
Me neither. Let's watch.
6 months ago, we stood just on the other side of the building here at City Hall and acknowledged a hard truth, that Salt Lake City was not doing enough when it came to ensuring our public safety. But out of that recognition and the plan that we announced in January came a lot of action. Our public safety plan clearly outlined 27 city-led strategies and 23 urgent recommendations for our partners at the state and county levels. And I want to thank Governor Cox, Speaker Schultz, and President Adams for their leadership and their support over the last 6 months. Today, I am proud to report that we have made tremendous progress. 12 of the city's 27 actions are complete and remain ongoing. The remaining 15 are in progress, many of which are already producing real results. We've now added park security across 9 city parks and along key sections of the Jordan River Trail. We're improving street lighting at high traffic areas with several more trailer lights arriving by the end of this month. And we've committed an unprecedented in city history $5 million toward deeply affordable housing this year, because we know that housing stability is essential to public safety and to reducing individuals' criminal justice system involvement.
Over the past 6 months, enforcement is up, jail bookings are up, camping enforcement is up, and efforts to stop the flow of fentanyl and methamphetamine continue. I can go into numbers, but camping citations are up significantly. Arrests are up over 20%, with more than 5,300 jail bookings this year, and the number of citations has also increased by a significant margin. As the mayor mentioned, our violent criminal apprehension team, our special investigations unit that works on narcotics, and other specialized units within our city, including our patrol officers, are working very hard to keep the city safe. While these numbers are important, and it's important that we hold people accountable, our officers are also working hard every day to help individuals who are out on our streets, who are struggling and who are vulnerable. And really, the public safety plan, in my eyes, boils down to two important themes. One is that we need to deliver consequences to those individuals who choose to victimize, bully, and harm others in our community, especially the vulnerable on our streets. And number two, we need to deliver help and support to those in need. People that have very complex challenges, we need to get really good at delivering the help that they need. And those really are the two major themes in my mind of the public safety plan.
Oh man, I'm feeling really down. Do you have any advice for me?
Yeah. So you can be your dog's best friend, your friend can be your dog's best friend, but not everybody wants to be your dog's best friend. So that's why it's important to keep your dogs on a leash where leashes are required.
That's actually really good. I need to write this down. I need a pen.
Can you put your dog on a leash? My dog is not friendly.
Oh, he's friendly. I won't worry about it. Come here, Trike.
Are you keeping your dogs off leash in public places? Off-leash dogs can be disruptive to the experience of other park users and also our other furry friends. Keeping your pooch off-leash causes multiple issues, such as damaged play fields for kids, make families and friends feel unsafe setting up a picnic, spread invasive weeds on foothill trails, and disrupt urban wildlife. There are plenty of places your dog can run off-leash. Salt Lake City has several designated areas where your dogs can run freely. Just make sure you're paying attention and you can keep them under control. Do what you can, but at the end of the day, your dog on a leash is the best way.
Man, this street is so wide. I've never wondered why.
It's so you could make a U-turn in your horse and wagon.
Oh,
Don't you have a horse and wagon?
I do not.
Darn. Well, in this week's History Minute, we're gonna learn about why Salt Lake City streets are as wide as they are. So let's dive on in.
It was not by accident that Salt Lake City was laid out in square, equally sized blocks with generously wide streets on a grid system. For more than 150 years, Salt Lake City has been a model for urban planners because of its unique design, and it owes itself to a plan conjured up by Joseph Smith called the Plats of Zion. Each block was to consist of 10 acres and streets were designed to be 132 feet across, wide enough that a horse and wagon could make a turn in the street. The LDS Temple was conceived as the center of town, and every block was to be self-sufficient with its own agriculture. The decisions made then are reflected in the cityscape of Salt Lake today, giving us massive blocks to work with and roads perfect for accommodating all modes of transportation and our initiatives to make streets work for all users, whether they're driving in cars, or riding on transit or bicycles, or even walking.
Well, that's it for another episode of Capital City News. Remember, this is your best way to stay informed and engaged with Salt Lake City government. You can do that by following us on social media at SLCGov, tuning into Channel 17, or subscribing to us on YouTube.
All right, time to take my dog on a leashed walk and get my horse and buggy.